right, you're looking at her, the one-woman crew right now. I'm my own music director and lighting director and producer and talent and everything. Hello. Thank you guys so much for coming to the first official episode of Living Well with Elle. I'm your host, Lindsay. Our welcoming music was brought to you by big band music from the 20s, one of my faves. How are you guys? So I just felt, everybody was getting on and starting these shows, and I was like, you know what? I think sometimes we just need to get on and talk about the good things that are happening right now in our world. And there's a lot of unknown, and there's a lot of heaviness that you feel when you turn on the news. And so I kind of just wanted to do a show that was centered around living well and living the best that we can, having a positive attitude and focusing in on the good things. And yeah, so hence the show, Living Well with Elle. My wonderful signage in the background that's about as professional as we get, guys. Where's the applause sign? I don't have an applause sign, but I do have applause sound effect. Stand by, stand by. Wait. Beautiful. All right, you might hear that later. Anyways, I just thought we would get on here and have fun today. In a little bit, I'm bringing on two of my dear friends. They're so talented. Maddie and Tae, they just released their new record, and we're gonna bring them on in a couple minutes. And I am so obsessed with their new record. It came out on Friday, I think. It's called The Way It Feels. It's so good. We're gonna talk to them about that, as well as just everything that is good in their quarantine. It is day 28 of my quarantine. So, day 28 in my house by myself. This is my studio. Most of you know that, but if you don't, this is kind of where all the magic happens. I'm finishing my record from this very room in the coming days, but it's been exciting. So yes, Living Well is all about just positivity and sharing our positive thoughts and experiences. And sweatpants are encouraged, and yeah, let's go see if Maddie and Tae are here. Let's see if they are. Oh, I see them. I see them. Okay. We are waiting for them to join. Hi, guys!
Yeah.
Hi!
How's it going?
Good.
It's good.
I love the studio setup.
Thank you. It's very DIY, but
I love it. It looks so cool with all the pictures and everything. Like, amazing.
thanks, guys. Yeah, they're just like a bunch of show posters, like Faster Horses is up there, of course, Hendrix, Opry posters,
Like, that's a sick wallpaper. Like, I'm sure people would, like, go pay to have, you know what I mean? To have all of that.
Yay, Maddie, I'm all about enterprise opportunities right now.
Girl, DIY, baby.
We can make wallpapers together. So how are you guys? How's your quarantines been going? I love that we're in like an Inception triangle right now. It's beautiful.
I know, we keep joking, like, this is the worst possible time to be in a band or a duo, because we are just so used to being together, and we love being together, but too, it's hard to figure all this stuff out. So it's been fun. It's been but we've been enjoying it, just enjoying married life. We're newlyweds. So.
I know. Because, Maddie, you got married in the fall, right? November?
Yes, I got married in November. So we're, however many months that is.
And Tay, you guys are pretty fresh, right? It was just like a month a bit ago?
Isn't that crazy? I know.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Well, congratulations to you both.
I'm so sorry.
You're back.
Couldn't figure it out on my computer, so we're just gonna make this work.
I love it. This is even better. We're closer.
I'm gonna turn the bright. Okay, sorry, Lindsay.
Sorry, technical difficulties. difficulties.
You're so fun. It's our lives these days. Okay, so I'm obsessed with your new record. It's called The Way It Feels.
Thank you.
I'm obsessed with I don't
Oh,
I love you both so much.
were you
It's my favorite song to sing right now.
were you emotional singing it? Because it sounds so real. Like
Yeah, very much so.
yeah.
I even like cried while we were shooting the music video.
I felt it. Like that song.
I love
You guys are so sweet. But this is about you. This is not about me, and you guys are very sweet. But okay, The Way It Feels has been out 5 days. Wait, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, 5 days.
Yep.
I'm obsessed with this record. I know my favorite song, and I will tell you that in a minute. But what are both your favorite songs in the record, and why?
You go first.
I think my favorite song right now, like, I feel like I'm most attached to Trying On Rings because that's my love story to a T with my husband, like,
Yeah.
so young and stuff. But I would say my favorite song to listen to right now is My Man. I don't know why that song is just my jam right now.
Yeah, I love that one too. And Write a Book. That's the one I've been jamming.
Yeah.
Like every day. Sometimes I'm more for like One Heart to Another and the sadder, slower songs, and then sometimes I just want to dance. It's fun.
I love it. I have to say, you know, when the record came out, I listened to the whole thing, and then I kept coming back to so many tracks. But I'm also jamming to My Man. It kind of reminds me of like an ABC, like Motown vibe, and it makes me so happy. I love that music.
Exactly what so many people have been saying, that it reminds them of Jackson 5, and I'm like, I am honored.
I know. It's the biggest compliment. Thank you.
Yes, I'm obsessed with it. Okay, so the single is Die From a Broken Heart.
Yes.
And y'all are cruising up the charts. It's been amazing.
It's been a minute. I love it.
That's what our world is. What has been the best thing about releasing a record in quarantine?
It was kind of,
What do you think?
it was terrifying. Like,
Yeah.
Realizing at first, okay, we're gonna have to change our whole plan. It was terrifying, but I think, like everyone, Maddie and I are kind of, music is healing right now for us to write it and to listen to it. So I think just realizing a lot of people are probably in the same boat as us, and just seeing how much hopefully good the record can do, I think is my favorite part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think T said this earlier today, like, there was a lot of people that are like, oh my gosh, we feel so bad for you that you're releasing a record, and we're like, are you kidding? Like, there's so many worse things that could be happening. Like, we're safe, we have a roof over our head, we have food, like, it puts things into perspective. But for us, everyone was like, why didn't you move the date back or move the release? And we're like, y'all, we've been waiting since 2017 to release this thing, so pandemic or not, we're gonna release the freaking record.
Yes.
Honestly, it's crazy how long it really takes, truly, from when you start writing a record to when it's recorded to when you finally turn it into your label to then when it's released. It honestly takes over a year.
Oh yeah, it's a process. And just, yeah, writing it, oh gosh, it takes forever. But I'm just so thankful. The time while we were living in it, we didn't want to be living in it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But hindsight's 2020, and we wouldn't have created a lot of the songs that we created if we hadn't have had the time to just kind of live life and feel ups and downs and to write about it.
Absolutely. I mean, I see so much of your heart in this, and it's so nice to see so much of your happy love stories as well. Like, it's uplifting to listen to the record and be like, oh my gosh, I can tell that both of you are happy and in love. And that is just one of the coolest things.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
Thank you. We wanted to, like, find a good balance of, like, obviously showing our hearts and, like, letting people in behind the curtain, like, hey, this was really hard and we went through some funky stuff, but like, that's why we ended the record on New Dog's Old Tricks, just because it felt like fun, and, you know, no matter highs and lows, like, we can, you know, there is, like, a sense of redemption, I feel like, throughout the record. So I'm just glad that, like, music lovers like yourself are, like, picking up, you know, you just get, you know this, like, you get proud when your people that you admire and your peers can see the art and like the little Easter eggs that you put it to everything.
Absolutely. And now I think is a time more than ever to release art, like you guys said, and have it be there for your fans and have them be able to give them something that they can stream and they can love.
Exactly. Yeah. We're just trying to it's taking it day by day, having the perspective of everything we've been saying, or else we'll go crazy. But just trying to stay positive.
I
know. Also, Ray Lynn is in here. Hi, Ray. She says she loves us all. Okay, I want to ask you, what is one good thing you have learned from quarantine?
I think for me, I have finally learned how to rest.
Yes, girl. Oh my goodness. Yes.
Yes, I am not a rester. I am a busybody. I like to have things to do. I like to have a to-do list. I like to be going 100 miles per hour. And typically, you and Lindsay, you have the same exact one. It's like you go 110 miles per hour most of the year, and then you've got maybe a month or two for holidays to like debrief. But I've really learned the luxury of rest and resting my soul, my mind, my body. Try not to rest my body too much because I don't want to be getting chunky, but you know, a good balance.
Speaking of
whatever, you both are so perfect.
Oh my gosh, you're sweet. You're so sweet.
What about you, Tae? What have you learned from quarantine?
I would say it's good to slow down. Going into this, I thought I would be thriving during this time because I'm a really big introvert. I'm not an extrovert. And I love to stay home and I love to be home. But I think I've learned about myself. I don't like to do anything when I'm forced because I've not been enjoying it, you know. And society, like Maddie said, it's to go, go, go. And so I think just trying to really be comfortable alone and by myself has been good. I think it's good for everyone to just learn to love you because it's who you got during this time. It's who you got for the rest of your life.
Absolutely. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else.
Yeah, we want to know what your answer is.
Yeah.
My answer, I definitely have learned rest and slowing down for sure. I mean, our schedules are just so crazy that, I mean, I haven't really lived in my house for this long in 6 years, I want to say. Like we're just constantly going, and if we are at home, we're at home for maybe a day or two and then we're gone again. And so I mean, this is day 28 that I've been at home locked in here by myself, and I'm like, my goodness, it is crazy being able to go to bed and wake up, try to get 8 hours of sleep. I mean, it's just a schedule that we're not used to. So I'm having to reprogram my brain. And at the same time, Tae, I'm a huge introvert too. So I originally thought, I was like, this is going to be amazing. I'm going to love this. But it's kind of been playing with my head a little bit, being by myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm like watching everybody's Insta stories about like their beautiful marriages and their beautiful kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it took me a few days to kind of sit down and be like, you know what? This is amazing time for me to be able to work on myself and catch up on Netflix and write some music and finish my record. And so I've just kind of flipped the perspective of all of it in the past week, I even want to say. And just because there's so much heaviness around us a lot of the time, but especially right now. And I think it's all about how we look at it, you know, that can change the perspective.
Yeah. And you know what's so weird? I feel like I feel like y'all covered the introverts, but I'm pretty extroverted. Like I can be introverted in certain moments.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely more extroverted, and I thrive on being around people. But this has taught me, like Tae said, like how to be alone with myself and like how to like conjure up energy by myself and then going and having energy for others, which I think was something I needed to learn a long time ago, but just now figured out.
Honestly, it's crazy that what it took to take the world to slow down and for us all just to learn how to live and be humans again.
I know. And I think we're all going to come out of this just like hungry for connection.
Yes.
Be a better place. At least that's what I'm telling myself. And it gives me hope. Yeah.
I completely agree, Tae. I think we're all going to out of this being a lot more appreciative of one another.
Yeah.
And of what we do and of connecting, and maybe we'll be a little bit less flighty.
Yeah. Less flaky. And flaky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I know you guys are incredibly busy. I think I stole you away from a writing session, but I just wanted to bring you on and tell everybody to go stream The Way It Feels. It's their new album. It's out this week. They need all of those streaming numbers, radio plays that they can get. So go stream the record. And I just love you two dearly. I mean, whenever I'm on shows with you guys, it is always so fun. Like, I don't stop laughing, and y'all just always bring such a good energy into the room. And I love you guys so much.
You too, my sweet friend. I miss you, girl.
I know. We'll see each other once this is over, and we'll have to all throw a party to probably celebrate all of our birthdays.
Yes.
In one, and celebrate both of your weddings, and we'll just have a big celebration.
I have a random. Can I tell y'all a random thing?
Yes.
Please.
Okay, so my husband Jonah, every time someone asks him who's like the nicest person in country music, he's like Lindsay L.
Oh my gosh.
End of time, because he just like I know it's just random, but everyone that's watching, like, Lindsay is sweet to everybody, whether you're in the industry or not, and you just left such a good impression on him, and he always says you're the sweetest person in the industry. So I just thought that would be a random
I
fun
love
thing to know.
that.
Jonah, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Just when I thought I couldn't love you guys even more, I do. That is so sweet. Thank you. Tell him thank you for me. Give him an extra hug. All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of your night. I'm sure we'll keep in touch, but I love you both. Congratulations on your album being out, and everybody go stream it.
Thank you.
Love you.
All right, ladies. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
They're so sweet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, guys. So this is the point of this show, to basically have positive things to talk about. And Maddie and Tae, I just love them so much. So let's see. I gathered a little bit of exciting and positive and good news to share with you, because this is called Living Well, and we should all see how everybody's living well. Life is not about, I posted this on my Instagram the other day, it's not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. We're all fighting this together. Okay, so I'm going to call these once a week. I'm going to call it the wEllism of the week, because the show's called Living Well, and it's the wEllism of the week. So for the wEllism of the week, wait for it, Jack. Everybody loves the wEllisms of the week. I just love them. Okay. Actually, I have two. Okay, so for the first wEllism, I need to even learn how to say it, of the week. Ben Ramirez is a man from San Francisco, and all of the coffee shops were closed in San Francisco, and so he wanted to do something to help the people in his community, specifically the healthcare workers and the mail carriers who were having to work every day and they couldn't grab a coffee on their way to work. So he opened up a window on the side of his house and used this little, it looks like a Sasquatch arm with like one of those handles that was his son's, so that he wouldn't have to touch anybody, and he could keep 6 feet distance. And he was giving out free coffee to everybody in his neighborhood. How cool is that, right? So Ben, this is for you. That's amazing. Okay, so that's wEllism 1. I need to figure out how to turn off that email sound. Okay, wEllism of the week number 2. I love this story. Okay, an anonymous donor paid for $5,000 worth of groceries at a Massachusetts store, helping the most vulnerable during the coronavirus pandemic. The donation covered the total purchases made by shoppers from 6 to 7:30 a.m. on Saturday. It was at the Provincetown Stop and Shop, and they reserved 6 to 7:30 a.m. for the elderly customers so that they can go and shop and get what they need. And this anonymous donor donated $5,000 so that all of the elderly shoppers could go get their groceries. How amazing is that? The manager said that about 40 or 50 shoppers got to walk into the store and get their groceries thanks to this anonymous donor. I mean, that's just amazing, and it makes me so happy. So that is your wEllism of the week. Sound guy's got to get more on the ball. Yeah, more on the ball. Okay, well, that's your wEllism of the week. Feel free to send me more good wEllisms if you have them. Let's see. Mika, I think that, no, Michaela, you're on day 43 of quarantine. Oh my goodness, Michaela, that is amazing. Good for you. That's incredible. I'm trying to look for the search bar if we should bring somebody in here to talk. Let's see. What else have I been feeling this week? Yeah, I guess this past weekend I got to the point where I was like, all right, there's a lot that we don't know right now. There's a lot of unpredictable things that are a huge question mark. There's so many people we need to pray for their health and their wellness. Some of you are asking me when tour dates are going to happen. We don't know that yet. But that's the least of our worries, you know, when people are sick and we're trying to fight this thing, and all of the frontline workers are fighting this. And I guess this weekend I just decided, you know what, I am the only one in control of my own attitude and my own perspective on this. And there's a lot we don't know, but the parts we do know, the days that we have in quarantine right now, those 20 hours, probably more like 16 hours that you're up every day, you have control over, and you have control over how to change that perspective. So yeah, I guess I finally got to the point where I was like, you know what? I'm going to make the best of this. I'm going to wake up. I'm going to have grace for myself. I'm not going to try to solve all of the world's problems in one day, but I'm going to try to do little things here and there and here and there to make this day productive. I don't need to worry about tomorrow. I don't need to worry about the next day. And productive for that day could mean you sitting down watching Tiger King. Somebody was asking me about Tiger King, and yes, I have watched it. I've not watched the new episode that came out this weekend that I need to catch up on. But just something for you. Like, it could be self-care productive. You know, if you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of everybody else in your family? So that's one thing that I've really been trying to focus on. I mean, our brains make chemicals to make us feel how we're thinking. And so if we always wake up and think, oh, woe is me, this isn't going right, this isn't going right, this isn't going right, when there are so many other people in the world who have so many, you know, heavier things going on in their lives, I just think that it's good to be able to look at your life and be appreciative of the things you do have, of the people that are in your life, of your loved ones, whether or not you are quarantined with them or you get to FaceTime with them. Be grateful for good health. Be grateful for your ability to wake up and start another day. I just think it means a lot, and it makes a huge, huge, huge difference. So, okay, now everybody's talking about Tiger King. Oh my goodness. All right, well, I'm going to hold this show once a week. Next week, we are going to have a few guests. But at the end of the day, I just want it to be fun, and I want it to be about positive things and about looking at the brighter side and the glass is half full. Karen's asking, what's your advice about songwriting? My advice about songwriting is to just keep writing. Like, I really feel songwriting gets better. Practice makes perfect, and songwriting will never be perfect. My best advice is just write a song every day, you know, even if it's a short little song. That's how you will find like your own voice, what you want to see. I love how Ray's still in here. Ray, I'm trying to get you on, but I can't click on the view bar. Oh, no. Well, that's my computer. Well, I flipped it around. Okay. Ray, maybe we'll have you on next week. I haven't even asked her yet, but I guess this is my formal asking. This is how official everything is. Somebody said they liked my Jimi Hendrix poster. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You guys, I'm also doing a virtual meet and greet after the show. The details are on my story, but yeah. Cassandra's birthday. Actually, Steven, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Steven. I saw that. I'm trying to read your comments as we go here. Do you guys want me to play a song? I'll play one song. How would this not be my show if I didn't play a song? And I promised that I would only wear sweatpants every show. I will just be in sweatpants because I hope that y'all are in sweatpants because that's what we should be. What do you guys want to hear? Melissa was just listening to I Don't Love You. This is the I Don't Love You guitar, by the way. His name is Idley until I can find a better name for him for I Don't Love You. But I can sing that. Okay, I'll sing a little bit of that. Up a battle with my dinner cause I know that it's just gonna sit out on the counter and go bad, just like the leftovers you just sit to leave at the restaurant I don't go to anymore cause I won't go alone. So pick up, take up and sit at home. On the shelf there while the gathering just like the movies we would spend our late nights getting lost in. And I got so much free time on my hands cause I don't do the things we did cause they're not as good without someone to share with. lonely closes in, I fight to convince myself I don't love you, baby. I don't love you. I don't love you anymore, but oh, I don't love you, baby. I don't love you. I don't love you anymore, but I still miss you sometimes. I still miss you. All right, you guys. Thank you. I saw you guys singing along. That was so amazing. Please go on my Instagram and make any requests that you would like for next week. We will have Living Well on Tuesday night next week at 7 p.m. Central. I'll probably play a little music for you at the end of every show. So let me know what you want me to play. I'll learn anything, whether it be TV theme shows or my own songs or whatever you want. Thank you guys so much for coming. Huge thanks to Maddie and Tae. I love both of them so much. Go check out their new record. It is so awesome. And oh my gosh, so many friends around here. Ray and Lauren and Kurt and Jessica and Missy and wow. Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming and watching the first ever episode of Living Well with Elle. We will be back next week, guys. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait. All right. Love y'all.